So all of this brings us to our final measure of variability, which is the standard deviation. And I'll go over the standard deviation formula in a moment, but before I do, I'll just talk a little bit about it. An advantage of the standard deviation, and the reason that it's the most commonly used measure of variability, is that it uses all the information in the sample. So it's going to use information from each of the observations, similar to the way the variance did. But unlike the variance, it's going to be in the same units as the variable. So that makes the interpretation much easier. Because of these two properties, it is the most common measure of variability. It's the one that you'll most likely see in articles you're assigned to read for classes, or really anything that involves descriptive statistics like this being reported. And the interpretation of the standard deviation is, on average, how far are observations in a sample away from the mean? Another way of putting this would be, what's the size of the average deviation in a sample? So with this, I'm going to go back over to the document camera and talk about how the standard deviation is calculated and find the standard deviation for our example data as well.